First, I want to thank LULAC for having me today. What I want you to do is to search your heart. I have been working out in the community for the last 15 years, doing things for our kids behind the scenes and up front. I am a down-to-earth person. I work with the kids. I work with parents. As I told you, some of the things that I do is confidential. You only need to know if you have to know. Just remember, boots on the ground for children. That's Broccoli King Moore. April the 28th, I need your vote.
Again, thank you for allowing us to be here, and I think today's forum was very important because we were able to share ideas about cultural diversity and other educational issues. And just like he said, we basically all need your support. But basically, I'm proud to be in a military community, but basically this is a melting pot. I think that it's not uncommon for all of us to experience different races, financial backgrounds. And I think that we need to remember these things when we plan for the education of our children. And so that's what, again, back to putting the students first, and that's what my main focus is going to be. Every time that we make a decision about education, we need to remember there's a child right here. We need to remember what's important for that child. And making sure that we don't run KISD as a business organization. It's an educational institution. Again, kids first.
I also want to say thanks to LULAC for funding this and hosting it, and also for all of you who are here. This is about our future. It may feel like a simple vote, it doesn't matter, let me just put my friend or the person I've known forever on the board, but this is about our future. And leaders shape the future. The decisions that the board makes now, we're going to see those repercussions 5, 10, 15 years from now. Just like what we're living with right now comes from what board members years ago made. So this is the time to put a board member who has world-class skills, who has the experience, who has the passion for children, who's invested, who's a parent, who can deal with the complexity of all the issues that we have to deal with as board members. Whether it's policy making, whether it's interacting with parents and understanding what it's like to get dinner and homework and being involved in all of that at the same time. And someone who has the education to be able to come and from day one jump in and get the job done. And I believe that that person is standing right before you, and her name is Aya Inelli. I simply want to see us begin now to build on the foundations we have in place to create a world-class district. Not just to be good. Good is the enemy of great, but to really talk about creating greatness right where we are and instilling in every child that there are no excuses for them not to be all that they are capable of being. Amen. Not just pass, not just take the star of tax test, but you can be every single thing that you can imagine in your mind that you're capable of being. I want to see us be the ones who are training people to fill these jobs that the mayoral candidates were talking about. Yeah. Who are the people we're training to come in to fill those jobs? I want to create an environment that engages parents and puts them front and center and emphasizes personal responsibility. We cannot put it all on our teachers. And I want us to create a culture that allows our teachers to teach. Yes. That's what they want to do. Yes. Okay? And if we parents are doing our part, the teachers can actually teach. And that's why you need to put Aya Inelli on the board on May 10th. Thank you very much.
We had a pastor down at my church, and he said he's the most important pastor in the world. And I understood that, because, I believe pastors are the most important. I'm not listening to that. But what he said was, he served the crossroads of America in Killeen, Texas. The Killeen, Texas was a rural community, so he felt like every Sunday morning when he was working and doing his sermon that he was really delivering a sermon that's going to be heard around the world. I will tell you about KISD. It's the most important school district in America. We serve American heroes. We need to do that just impossibly well. It's a passion I have. It's a passion I've demonstrated for 43 years. I've made some mistakes. I pray people will forgive me, but I would consider it an honor to continue to service our school district and our community. Thank you.